We're about to pop
this
open and get the show going.
There.
Oh, it's about to happen right on camera. Well, we are live. Hello and welcome. Pop it.
Scared.
I'm scared. I'm afraid.
Oh my God, I can't do it.
Yeah, pass it here. I'll take care of it.
All right, here it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
Whoa! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Well, it's always a New Year for us. I'm not playing. I know you have a problem.
It's a New Year every day. We're Groundhog Day in this thing.
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
Welcome to, is it hashtag After Dark? Are we going with that?
It is definitely.
I like it. Hashtag After Dark, because the sun's gone down and we're drinking because we're able
wait,
to.
If it's After Dark, doesn't that mean it's light?
He's got a point. You've got a good point. Well, hello and good evening, kind people. Man, women, boys, child, I don't care. Whatever.
You made that sound weird. Don't make this weird. Don't make this weird.
Men, women,
trolls.
men, women, trolls, all you, every and anyone. Hello and welcome. Yes, we have been drinking. That's how it should work. And yes, we are going to continue drinking on air.
And ramble and talk and debate. And
go
through everything that happened this week.
Yeah. Oh, look, see, Jezzer seems kind of jealous. My screen just went off. Jezzer wants to be kind of jealous because he doesn't have what we have.
This is really good.
Right? Thank you, Ryan Ninja Superstar Steel. No, it's not Ryan.
Larry Newble.
Larry. Actually, Larry Newble, thank you for this. This is from
really
Kansas City. It's Kansas City's own Boulevard Brewing. Company. Rye on rye on rye.
This is a hipster beer.
Is it hoppy?
It's sour. It's a sour.
Okay.
Like coffee, and I can just taste the copper penny in it.
Yeah, you can.
I wouldn't say sour. It reminds me of something. I can't think of it right now.
Alcohol.
Maybe it is whiskey.
It's like an IPA, but
there
really.
is whiskey in it.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Is there? No, it is whiskey barrel aged. Is it really whiskey in it?
Well, it's like in the whiskey barrel, so there was probably remnants of the whiskey in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, 14% alcohol content.
It's heavy.
As a whiskey, this would be amazing, but it's a beer, so I hate it.
Oh, Lucius. Lucius. There's more cast coming into the new Godzilla 2 movie, which I'm excited about. This lady's covered in there.
Wait, what? Who's going in the...
Zhang Ziyi from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Oh, okay. And she's in the new Godzilla movie.
Yes.
Can we just talk about how the first Godzilla movie was awful?
Well,
Okay.
No.
No, mine, I will not say it's awful, but hey, I'm Bryan Cranston. And I'm here to, shake things up and make this film really great.
They trolled you.
Wait, what do you mean? What's happening in the first 20 minutes? I'm dead. What the What? What?
I'm the star. And I was mad for the
I'm the star, and I was backing this movie. Everyone was, oh my gosh, they got real acting chops. Here goes Bryan Cranston, and what do? We kill him in 20 minutes.
No. There's also another reason, and this is actually from a military point. I'm a veteran, and there's nothing that pisses me off more than inaccurate Army shit. And so they said this Army shit? Yeah. No, these motherfuckers said, hey, let's take this big giant aircraft carrier and take it to Hawaii in hours. And I'm like, dude, you just came from Japan. That's like a 2-day, 3-day trip. What? And then of course you have this brand new private, just got in the military, doing these giant halo jumps to the fucking thunder. And I'm just like, that is not authorized.
Wait, whoa, you're saying that's not reality?
I'm all about warping. I'm all about warping reality. I'm so about
it. Especially in a giant dinosaur movie.
But when you put some bullshit in like that though, like even I'm like, dude, come on. Like,
I can just spend, if he was, I can let it go. But then here goes the one moment where it's like, a private jumping out of the plane. That's where I draw the line.
No, that is where I draw. No, that is where I draw. If it was if he was a sergeant, okay. If he was like a lieutenant, okay. But no, that motherfucker just got out of basic training. He's jumping 32,000 feet in the air to fucking land on a dragon. Fuck that.
I just got out of BC. Guess what you're doing today? Jumping out of a plane and fighting a dragon. I did not sign up for this. Go ahead. Trump America.
Would you guys think that a sequel is like Pacific Rim versus Godzilla?
That's what Pacific Rim is!
I know what I'm saying though.
No, but she's right. Here comes
Instead of King Kong,
exactly.
bring the
Honestly, dude, I've been waiting for Pacific Rim 2 forever.
I know.
So many, why is it in development hell? I don't understand.
So many people say they're just not fans of it. I had a conversation with someone.
We get a Grown Ups 2, but I can't get a fucking Pacific Rim 2?
Okay, you know what?
I mean, she got a point.
I did have a conversation about this with somebody who was like, well, they think that one of the weakest parts of the film was Idris Elba. Because they feel he's not a good actor.
Okay.
Whoa.
That's what
Okay.
We're going to have issues.
All right.
Look,
he's a comic book writer, and he knows who he is. I'm not going to say his name
because
he's writing on a comic book that has a pretty good run right now, and that's what he said. And I was like, oh.
I can actually tell you why Pacific Rim didn't do as good as it should. Mm-hmm. The pacing was way too slow.
You think so?
No. Keep it in mind. Like for the fans that was for, the anime fans, the giant monster robot fans, those are great. But for the common everyday audience, it was just too damn slow. When you see big giant robots, you think they're gonna be super fast and blah blah blah. But no, he put so much realism in it. Like you got a 100-ton giant robot. That bitch ain't going nowhere. All right.
Okay.
They had to carry the old one by like helicopters. Like. People like for us, the nerd kingdom. We're like we're basically nerdgasming. We're like reaching ourselves around.
Yeah.
But like for normal people, it was a snooze fest, and so it is hard to. It's hard to create fan service nowadays for major movies. Like we can't do what we did in the early 2000s and the late 90s.
Well, that's true. I mean, but then again, there are films that like early 2000s, even
Mortal Kombat.
Well, Mortal Kombat was good. I like Mortal Kombat.
Oh my gosh, you know what we didn't do? I'm sorry. To my left is the one and only, the lovely, the incomparable Migdalia.
If you guys don't know who I am, then you don't know.
Oh, I like that. To my right is the man, the myth, the legend, continued. Sam, you want tell people who you are, Sam.
My name is Samuel Locke, and I'm an alcoholic.
You can also find Sam. He is fairly new to that hashtag show. But if you want to speak anything concerning gaming, you want to speak anything.
Josh, can we scroll down a little bit?
I do gaming. I do movies. I do anime. If you really want to talk about it. I'm like minor in comic books. I'm a DDR fanatic. I play Dungeons and Dragons like you wouldn't believe.
I have to start that.
I'm a man of many. I'm a man of many nerdy talents.
Josh's big thing.
Oh yeah. That's right.
I've been offering people to play. No one picks it up, man.
He's doing some kind of legacy game thing. I don't know.
Okay. Well. I mean, okay. Yeah. And me, I'm Daniel. Hey guys. I'm at the hashtag show. I sleep in the studio, so I just happen to be on stuff. Oh god. So, but speaking about those films and everything like that, well then, okay, let's go over this. Zack Snyder, yeah, he was in the news not that long ago, but what is your worst Zack Snyder film and what is your best Zack Snyder film?
Oh, okay.
So, see, this is where you will lose friends or you will gain friends.
Okay.
Right here on the hashtag Show After Dark. So
Zack
I'm asking you guys too. Go ahead and tell us in the chat. We'll see it. Trust me.
Okay, so Zack Snyder for me, the best one. It's still 300. I love 300. I do. I still do. I watched it the other day. Granted, it does the actual graphics and the things that they were able to do back then. It doesn't hold up now, and you can definitely see the not holding up parts of it.
True.
But at the same time, it still makes me at the end of the movie. It still makes me want to like do like the Spartan thing and go work out and like kill a guy with my bare hands.
That's understandable. You can do that actually. They're like.
I mean, I can. I want to get away with it though too.
Well, you can. I mean, they're homeless. Anyway.
Now, wait.
I need to run down of his films real quick.
Oh, okay.
We do need to run that because I don't have a worst.
You got 300, Sucker Punch, Watchmen. Batman v Superman.
Okay.
Man of Steel, right?
Man of Steel.
He did.
Okay, so Watchmen's probably my worst.
And he also did the
300 was
Living Dead. The color version, the new one, the Living Dawn of the Dead. So I mean, those are films of his also as well.
Okay, so I actually loved Sucker Punch. I know that's an unpopular opinion.
I liked it too.
But the visuals were cool, and it was very video gamey.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, I understand why people didn't like it because it seemed a little creepy. Like there's like a certain creepy factor there.
The certain creepy factor means rape.
Yes.
There's not even an undertone of it. It's hey, this is rape. But I will say, It did speak about some level of female empowerment, not as far as how her escaping when it was happening, because the escaping was her dancing and then moving. It was
the soundtrack was amazing.
This is the thing.
And he brought us Oscar Isaac.
Very true. Very true.
Jezzer says Zack Snyder killed Superman.
I'll speak to that in just a moment.
No.
But let me
Okay,
hold on.
yeah,
Wait.
well,
let me
okay,
right back to Sucker Punch, because I loved it. It was indeed a live action anime, and two, it was the last MTV music video director getting into his own. That was it, because we have McGee, who pretty much when you watch his stuff, you're like, that's an MTV
but
movie.
he disappeared to another sphere.
Rob
Zombie,
behind
but there are like particular directors when you watch yourself. Guy Ritchie. I feel that there are particular directors that you watch and you're like, you used to do MTV. Yeah, you used to do MTV music videos, didn't you? Like it's that kind of way. And Snyder, last one. Indeed. And I feel Zack Snyder actually didn't do a bad job with Sucker Punch. I loved it. As a film, just sitting down watching the movie, it was pretty okay. People like to shit on it because, well, it's something that we love to do in this generation. We love to shit on movies. We love to shit on anything if we can.
Things we don't understand.
Sure. The thing is, we shit on a lot of movies because it's like, the thing is, people want to see originality, but they don't want to pay for originality. And it's a weird thing to say. Like, the thing is, I'll go watch a Marvel movie any day of the week. I'll go and whatever. Like, the Pirates of the Caribbean 2, I kind of wanted to see it, but, it's just regurgitated nonsense.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, if you have a great movie. Like, let's take give me an indie title, like Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Ooh.
That's actually the movie that got me into doing what you see here today. Like that's when I knew I needed to be an actor, writer, director type.
Nice.
And but that's a great reason. That was the most original thing I've ever seen on the screen. Period. I mean, there's nothing more awesome than you get this bomb-ass Beck song, and you get this giant gorilla versus these dragons, and they're fighting it out in an electric battle of the ages.
God.
And I was watching this in Afghanistan, and I was in my chew watching this thing, and my eyes were this big, and it was so awesome. I had to watch it 2 more times in a row.
Ooh.
It was that good for you, but it was good for me. It was it was my movie basically, and I sat there and it tanked in the theaters. Nobody went to go see it.
I did not understand.
But it's a cult classic.
It's a cult classic now, but it should have been a
it should have been a blockbuster. It should have actually killed in a theater.
But the things that do kill in the blockbusters and make a lot of money, they just disappear. They're just known for a movie that made a lot of money. These cult classics like Buffy, like Scott Pilgrim, Hot Fuzz.
Well, maybe Buffy.
They're still referenced to this day.
Yeah,
that's true.
No, it is.
That's true. But the creative minds that got to do it, sometimes they are overlooked because they didn't get that recognition through the box office.
Well, I mean, Edgar Wright, though.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, he's
got some longevity there. But yeah, 300 I think was Zack Snyder's best, and I guess I would say his worst is probably Batman Superman, just because I think it just went. I don't know why. I did like his Batman. I liked all the Batman scenes, but it got just too philosophical or theological.
Dude, I see 99% of superhero movies. That was in the 1% that I didn't see. Just because I knew, like I saw as I see the previews, like I'm into Batman so much. It's the only DC property I really like, and I'm just sitting here like, no, like you knew, like you saw the preview, like. I know, but I want to see it anyway. But then, the closer it got and the more you saw, you're like,
I
gotta agree. But he did a good Batman. He brought us Gal Gadot for Wonder Woman. So there were a lot of elements that...
I still haven't seen it, and I want to so bad.
That was the good thing that he did do for that film. Wonder Woman, just her introduction, everything about... She couldn't save the film, but she saved that horrible fight scene.
Yeah, that's arguable.
Well, because that film was still bad.
Her and Ben Affleck, I think, saved that entire film.
Not only did she save...
I don't think anything could save the film.
No, here's the thing.
I loved the movie.
She did more than that, though. She saved DC, and by extension, they saved Warner Brothers, because Warner Brothers
in her own movie, but not in Batman Superman.
Well, no. The thing is, they saved DC and Warner Brothers in one fell swoop, because Warner Brothers were hurting. They were hurting bad. They haven't made a good movie in a very long long time. They've been waiting for that tent, and now that they have one, in fact, they didn't even realize it was going to be good because they're literally scrambling right now.
That's right.
They didn't sign them to any deals. They was like, we'll give it a one-off, see what happens. It blew up, and they're going, oh shit!
They had to wait for Wonder Woman because they only have one film in production right now, which is so weird for the property.
That's how bad it's hurting. And
they had to wait.
No, and here's the thing: without that deal, they're going back to the director and they're going back to the actor, going, "Hey, we want to sign you to a deal," and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna want some money for that." Like they're gonna pay out the ass. And honestly, good on the director, good on the because it's all female centric, and I'm so happy about that.
They did it for RDJ and Jon Favreau.
There you go. There you go. I mean, I gotta say, people are always like, Zack Snyder and the films that he has done. For me, I agree. I actually like Sucker Punch. 300 was great, but truth is, best movie he did was Watchmen, guys. Are you guys forgetting about this?
It was boring.
It was very boring. And I was probably too young at the time, and I need to see it again.
I mean, come on, dude.
These are the times, guys. These are the times.
Dude,
the times they are changing. Dude, you need to watch it over again.
Okay, being in the movie, like, watching a 20-foot penis on a 35-foot screen, I mean...
That was the definition of blue balls.
A 20-foot penis, blah, blah. It sounds like my weekend. I don't have a problem with that.
Sounds like you need to get your ass laid.
Well, I'm just saying, hey. Hello, ladies. I am Daniel. Guys, if you have sisters, if they're legal. Anyway.
Hide your granddaughters.
Love your shirt.
I know, this is a T-Turtle shirt. I love T-Turtle. Oh my! If T-Turtle, if you listen to this, I will model your shirts. But they're always so hilarious, and I'm like, always getting on those sales.
I like that. I like my shirt, but I don't care. Maybe Immortals. I forgot that he did that was a movie.
Well, okay, it wasn't.
Probably reason.
The thing is, it wasn't terrible, but it was forgettable. It was a forgettable movie.
It was. Hey, I want to do 300 again.
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
that's all it was. So I'm gonna forget about that, man. Let it die.
We said Justice League falls and we won't get the Joss Whedon Batgirl.
If Justice League fails, we won't get the Joss Whedon Batgirl? No,
it's already like a thing, isn't it?
Joss Whedon, I am telling you this, the man is so big that I feel he won't fail because he understands how important he is to nerd franchises and things of that nature. I don't think he'd allow it to fail.
Well, no, fun thing about Joss Whedon, he's very Shakespearean trained.
Ooh, that's
Here's the thing, when he started Firefly, if you notice, there's nothing. No, here's the thing. There's nothing like Firefly in the sense that it's so just witty and on point. You've got these you got Nathan Fillion, who's basically a thug gentleman. I mean, how cool is that? That's exactly what he is. He's a thug rogue gentleman, and you're not gonna find another captain, in that regards. And then he also
Captain
did.
Kirk?
No, not even a little bit. I mean, maybe based off it. Maybe based off it. And then there was the Dr. Horrible. No, then there was the Dr. Horrible sing-along vlog, which was amazing. The music's amazing.
Oh, come on, that was good. You haven't seen that?
Felicia Day,
really
so good.
Really good.
Neil Patrick Harris as a bad guy, but not really a bad guy. Yeah, Mr. Jez. And then in between, I think it was Ultron. And the next thing he did,
it was
Much Ado About Nothing, black and white,
which is kind of close to #'heart because I believe somebody worked on it. I don't know.
Anyway, I heard it was amazing, but no one saw it. No one saw it, but it was amazing.
Yeah,
because that was his little indie project to recover from the fucking
which I think he needed it. No, there was so much pressure on him. I could just imagine, dude. Not only did you strike lightning in such a way that no one else can, but then you have to do it twice.
Yeah.
And he did it. That's the thing. He actually he was like, okay. Ultron was amazing. I mean, he did have its flaws, yes, but it was still something I can watch again and again.
Oh. Can you guys agree that if Justice League does fail, there are 3 projects they're not going to drop, which is Joss Whedon's Batgirl, Ben Affleck's Batman, and Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman 2.
Well, I don't know. No,
I think
Affleck will fall. It will. He's
I think it all depends on him, though. That's going to be his decision.
The thing is, he's too serious of a director. The thing is,
nothing wrong with that.
Well, no, the town was great. The town was amazing.
Plus, he's not directing it.
Have you ever had a bad dream before? Just asking. Dude, I'm a fucking veteran. Yes.
This man is definitely has bad dreams. Lately, I've been having nothing but bad dreams. It's weird. And they usually involve Migdalia with a bottle, breaking it and coming right out. It's weird.
I feel like...
But then that's not a dream. I think that's actually happened.
once or twice.
Yeah, probably
That actually might be mostly my Saturday nights.
yeah. No, but yeah, sure. I've had bad dreams. Well, one bad dream that I think I've had, since we were talking about superheroes and everything like that, one bad dream I did have recently was, well, if the Black Panther theater trailer was going to be good or not, and how people would like it.
Oh, wait, can we roll it? Can we roll it? We need to roll it. We're going to roll the Black Panther trailer.
Well, you're going to have to be in charge of it, right? Aren't you?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Or ma'am, I can't. We
because
lost our chat.
No. Well, give us a second on the chat. We're going to get ready to go ahead and roll that Black
Stop
Panther
touching
trailer.
things, Josh.
We're going to roll the Black Panther
the right
trailer.
things, Josh.
So our producer's kind of,
Sorry, our producer's having
messing
fun.
things up.
No, but the Black Panther trailer, honestly,
Aquaman's going to do
I'm
very
so
well.
in for it. Aquaman.
Oh, I can't wait, dude. Jason Momoa's
Okay.
gonna fucking kill it. Oh,
I don't know.
See,
I'm so excited. No.
I was like, what is this?
Look at
Damn.
this frat bro
I
just
love
running
him.
around.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know the
No, but
going.
he's different from the Aquaman that I have even come close to envisioning.
Well, no, the thing is-
yeah, he's not a prince. He's not, I get it, but he's not the grizzled. He's not the grizzled king that had his arm cut off and now
that
is war battle.
that is what you call artistic license, and it was needed.
Because
it was
when
needed.
we need that comedy.
Because
we need that little bit of
Aquaman's a wimp, dude. Like in everything, he's a wimp. There's nothing you can do about
that.
it.
That is not true. Ever since Flashpoint, people realize, okay, he's a badass. And also, there's 2 points in comics where he knocks the shit out of Superman. There's one where he takes all the force of the freaking ocean, drops it into almost like a pinpoint needle, drops it right on Superman's face.
So it's like a spear.
Knocks
it's like a water
yes,
spear.
Yes, but the whole force of the ocean and slams it on Superman's face, knocks the shit out of him. And then after he does it, Superman's like, oh, and he's like, I told you I could, and I just wanted to let you know I did. And it was like, and if Superboy didn't like kind of move him out of the way, they would have died at that moment. And it was dope for him to say, I told you I could, and I would.
Well, no, if we're talking legit physics, if the entire force of the ocean is in a pinpoint needle going straight towards Superman's head, if he get moved out of the way, I'm assuming.
Or
he got hit, or whatever.
He got
the
a
thing
little
is,
bit of a knock.
if that force were to go to him, it's gonna go past him into the earth, destroy the earth.
It's gonna obliterate him.
All right, we're ready for this trailer.
All right.
What? We're not ready for this trailer. We're ready for this trailer.
Dirty
We're not ready for
sexual
this
lies
trailer.
from our producer.
Let's play it.
I want a finger
It's
job.
up. Okay, we're ready.
Go.
We're ready.
All right. So
Boo.
here we go. We're gonna be out of that.
So there's no audio here now. So this is the
Is this
thing.
Gerard Butler?
That is not
No,
George
that's
Butler.
not Gerard Butler.
No, he kind of looks like him a little bit.
That's
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis and
Hello,
Watson
Caesar.
from whatchamacallit, Sherlock.
Gotcha. I don't watch Sherlock though.
Oh well,
Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman.
Also.
He's also
We're supposed to be watching this.
Okay.
Talk through it.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
no,
that's what
no.
I'm saying. Oh my god, I love that. Like, oh my god, I love how good it looks.
I mean, like, are we talking like straight up visuals, or are we talking?
Dude, even beyond
I
the
think
visuals,
both.
I am in for this.
I mean, the visuals are cool. Like,
Come
that's
on.
No, the visuals are cool.
I need to see the
this.
costume more because people were commenting on the eyes, and I was like, I haven't noticed the eyes.
it's the same costume that we saw earlier.
Well, no,
I don't think it's the
Well, no,
same.
It's a little bit
costume,
different.
costumes
Danai
matter.
Gurira.
Oh
that's
my
girl.
God,
I
she is-
cannot wait. To
Move.
see some
Oh, I will
ass.
move you. Look
Well,
at
that
that.
wasn't
look
her,
at,
though.
Look at that.
Oh,
look how
Forrest
great.
Whitaker.
You look how
Oh no,
great
no,
it looks.
I guarantee these guys are gonna get like Oscars for costume design straight up.
Seriously.
That's gonna happen.
Cast is
Dude.
stacked.
Like,
Oh, wait for the weekend moment. Hold on, here it is. Hold on. Look at him. I'm a motherfucking star boy. I love that. Oh
Man.
my goodness. Is that Storm or just a hint at? Hey,
No.
we could have had Storm. So I'm looking at like, oh my
Interesting. They should have
goodness.
definitely had Storm on here.
Oh, well, she's his wife.
man, Halle Berry. I mean, we can call
Oh,
it. We
no,
can never call
no,
that.
No. We have moved on from that.
Speaking of
That-
speaking of
mistake.
moved on failures,
Oh my
I
gosh,
hear
I
they're
can't wait.
bringing back Ghost Rider too. I mean, I'm
Okay,
about it.
gonna
I'm
talk
about
about that
it.
in a moment. But
yeah.
I mean, okay, so we saw the trailer. Now, with seeing the trailer, I need to know. I need to get reactions.
So
I'm gonna move over to you first
yeah.
because this is my negative side right here. That's killing me.
Dude,
I need to
go
ahead and rip it
dude,
apart.
I am known as the Salty Ranger from the last thing I did.
All right,
but,
there you go.
The Salty Ranger. Here's the thing. I love the costume design is brilliant. I think that the visuals there are really gonna carry. I'm worried that the story is gonna drop hard. That's my only issue. And I know we got to watch more trailers and stuff to figure it out. Right. But I don't want this to be I don't want it to end up as a Ghost in the Shell problem or a different. I don't think Marvel. Marvel has learned its lesson. I think for the most part between Elektra and all the other terrible things they made.
Oh yeah.
But I just want to make sure that's perfect. So I can't really make a definitive decision until I get more. But right now, I give it a resounding meh.
Am I gonna go, or do you need to get this out?
You go ahead.
Are you sure?
You go ahead. I'm gonna
you might not be able to remember.
You go for
okay.
it. You go. You go.
No, I think this is gonna bring much needed culture to the MCU. Okay, because we're gonna explore something other than America. And I too was a little bit mad about the trailer. I've seen better trailers. The music choice I didn't quite like. And I think it's so early that a lot of the visual effects are not refined.
Okay.
But I am still so excited about this. We have Ryan, what's his last name? The director, Ryan.
Oh,
something.
Yeah, Ryan something, director of Creed, director of Fruitvale Station. And you know what? Michael B. Jordan was actually my choice for Black Panther before Chadwick even got cast. So I was basically really excited when I heard that Ryan was signed.
I'll tell you why, but it's going to be controversial, so I don't want to go into it.
We don't mention Hulk 2003, Jether. Stop. Just stop.
Wait, Ed Norton?
But guys, you have Michael B. Jordan, Chadwick Boseman,
No, the first one.
Forrest Whitaker, Angela Bassett, Denai Guerrera, and Lupita Nyong'o. This is the most stacked cast in the last probably 10 years.
It's gonna be it's a great cast. Like I said, just worry about story. That's all. Pure story. If the story sucks, I'm gonna be so mad.
But this is the only trailer I'm gonna watch. I'm not gonna watch any more trailers.
What?
I
This
don't
is
want to be
something I've heard a lot of people say.
Stop.
I've heard a lot of people say that for this movie, they were like, "This is the only trailer I'm gonna watch because any other one I feel will ruin it for me."
Exactly.
That's what I heard.
But see, then you're gonna go to the thing and get it possibly ruined anyway.
Because that trailer was so good, or
no?
so
The thing
bad?
is, the trailer was great. It's a good hype train kind of thing without knowing the story. I just don't want it to be like No Man's Sky or Hulk 2003, like Jezer says.
I mean, that is true. That is true. But the cast, I feel, is going to be able to carry it. I feel that Marvel itself, they have a burden.
They have a system.
They have a burden of, we need to make sure that
doing
this
this right.
Yeah, we have to make sure this does right, because there's a lot of things writing on it. One, I mean, I'm going to say this. Luke Cage was not as great as everyone go ahead and amps it up to be. Luke Cage was good, but
I don't think it was amped up that high. Everyone said the first half of that show was great, but the second half
was like, oh my god. After they got rid of Cottonmouth, it was like, well, we can end the show. I was really done with it. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry if you haven't seen it by now.
I haven't seen it. Thanks a lot, Dick.
I love you.
Yeah, I didn't get to that part yet, but
all I'm saying is, first half was good, second half wasn't. And with that, Marvel still, a lot of people are looking like, well, can you do a black superhero correct? It's something that people are asking, people are wondering. The cast, I feel they picked is great. I feel that the writers they've chosen so far, well, it's already done.
What about Tyler Perry?
Hopefully we'll be able to, dear God, no.
We're going to get into that, but I don't think you have anything to worry about.
I don't. And you said the music choice, you weren't really happy about it. I like Run the Jewels. And I think that Run the Jewels doing, them choosing to use Run the Jewels for it wasn't that bad of a choice. It had that kind of feel where you got the thump, we're going to hit with a little bit of a tribal move, but we're going in for this and get ready for this ride.
A little bit more
get ready for this ride.
It kind of reminds me, like watching kind of like the mix between traditional and like, futuristic stuff. It kind of reminds me of like a Japanese-esque culture. Like for example, when I was in South Korea, like they had these like super high-rise, apartment buildings next to their rice paddies. Yep. Like I can see that being like kind of a mainstay for this, which would be really cool. cool, I think.
Which makes sense because I think it works out well. Blade indeed was a great black superhero.
And he doesn't get credit enough for kicking off the R-rated.
He was the first, exactly.
Or Cyborg for Lucius, who's been asking us to talk about Teen Titans TV show.
Oh, well, that's true. Cyborg as well. Cyborg is very... Booyah. But
and
even
those
beyond
are with you. The
Transformers
trailers have been... Which we should talk about too, but let's finish with the Black Panther.
But I'm excited for it. I really look forward to it. I think
Transformers?
No. I'm excited for shit, guys. But Black Panther, I really am excited for it. I feel that the trailer did for me what they wanted it to do for everyone else, where it was like, here goes this, get amped. I mean, yes, it's kind of interesting. You played it during the NBA Finals.
I mean, they're just playing to the audience.
All I'm saying is they were like, during the NBA Finals, we know they'll watch it. It was also presented to you by Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle. I mean, I was just right there. It felt like
honestly,
that, but still, nonetheless,
I
love it.
I think Marvel ultimately wants us to be like their Wonder Woman. I think that's kind of what they're going for.
Okay.
Which I mean, if it's good, cool. You know, hopefully that might be the case. I don't know, but
I hope it's not the case of like characters being too underused, because we do have all this A-list talent there. And like, are they going to be underused? Are they going to? Yeah, I don't want that to be the case.
Shadowbird, what it do?
Hey,
Welcome
Shadowbird.
back.
Hey.
She was on our E3 panel stuff. It was really cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Cheers.
But yeah, the
Blade 3 was crap.
Transformers trailers are probably the worst trailers I've seen in that whole franchise. One of the worst trailer campaign in the entirety of film.
You know what though? Like, those movies make bitch ass money, and that's all they're good for.
I'm not talking about the movies. I'm talking about trailers. The marketing sucks.
Well, but Sir Anthony Hopkins?
It can't suck if it works. Wait, is he?
Yeah, he was in one of the trailers. I'm like, what the hell is Anthony Hopkins doing in here?
Saying yes to a check. That's what he's doing. That's exactly
that's what I would be. No, if they said, hey Sam, I want you to be a supporting character in Transformers, and this will kick off your career, I'd be like,
yeah, because
really?
What was the last film he was in? Like, it's been a while.
He was in Westworld.
Right. Oh yeah, he was. Yeah,
he was in Westworld. Come on.
For films.
Yeah.
Emmy-nominated Westworld, I want to throw out there, but
that's true.
Needless to say, if I would see, as an up-and-coming actor type, like if I would said, "Hey, go do Transformers," you get more than 5 lines, but good luck. I'm like, I would actually think about it. I had to think about it a little bit. Like,
I'm not shitting on the movie because I do see Transformers as my summer blockbuster. I can't tell you the plot of any one of the films or the titles of any of them.
Michael Bay, so.
I can't remember a year without a Transformers movie.
That's true.
I really can't.
Really? Well, I
know. I really don't.
Really?
Like that's how prevalent.
But 2 years ago.
That's how relevant Transformers is in my brain bucket. Like
I do still see them. I don't go see them in the theaters. I
wait
till HBO has it like a week after.
There's no reason. No, the thing is, there's no reason to pay for a
Transformers. Isn't. I just wait till a week after the movie's out and they put it on HBO. So because that's how crappy it is. That's why I wait. I see it then. I'm not gonna really die over it, you know.
Storm for Black Panther 2.
Oh, I would love to see her.
Oh wait. Okay.
Oh my God,
okay. Question of the night. If you were to, since how we're talking about, if you were to play a superhero in a movie, who would you play?
Ooh.
Who would you play?
I would not have a problem playing Black Panther.
we got one.
I would be Black Panther.
We got one Black Panther.
I will do it for the culture. I will also do it for the film and the money.
Who would I play?
See, I already have the accent. I can do it.
I already know.
I have the accent.
Mine's gonna come a little bit out of left field, but not too much.
Oh, so you're talking about like MCU, DCU?
MCDC doesn't matter. Which superhero would you play?
That's it.
I'm an action girl. I like to do like stunts and athleticism and all that stuff. I would probably do like Electra or something like that.
So who that Pokemon? Oh, Electra? I could see that.
Ooh.
Yeah. I want to do stunt work. Like I love Storm. That's my girl. Flying around just doing this.
As long as we're not talking like mid 2000 Electra. That was terrible.
Jennifer Garner.
Sorry, I still love you, Jennifer. I don't care what anyone says. Alias was a great show.
For me, I would play Gambit. Oh. Here's the reason. He is
the kid, John.
No, a better choice than Channing Tatum.
No. Actually, no. I think he'll do a great job. Actually, surprisingly. Here's the thing.
Dude, I want a stripping Gambit, but go ahead.
Here's the reason I play Gambit. One, dude, that guy's smooth. He's one smooth motherfucker.
He is.
Two, I like the staff. The staff is cool.
Well, you know, in his skill set, his power set, charm is part of the power set.
And the third part is it's not the cards. I mean, the cards are cool, like objectively, but it's the fact that he has kinetic energy as his power. He's a level 5 mutant for those who are super into it, and he actually has the potential to blow up the world essentially with kinetic energy. He could literally just put his hands on the ground.
It has to be a lot to.
But he rarely
Take some
does.
time. No, take some time.
Really
No,
does.
it'll take some time. But he could legit blow up the world. He's one of the few mutants that, not Xavier, but Magneto's actually afraid of. And that's really fucking
I had
cool.
no idea he was a level 5 because he acts like he's a level 3.
Because
the
thing is, he doesn't.
He acts like I got cards, share.
Well, he doesn't. He doesn't let his powers rule his life. He's a freeling, wheeling, dealing kind of guy, which I'm really excited. Like I love that because it's like so many mutants define themselves by their powers. He's one of the few people that don't. Like he's very low key about it, and I love that about it. Which is why I'd love to be Gambit in a Gambit movie.
Low key.
So chill. Bro. He's so chill.
That could be our Gambit, guys.
You love him on me.
I keep telling you guys we should do a fan film.
Oh my
God. Fan film.
Dude, Black Panther and Gambit as like roommates, that would be the shit. That would be the shit.
You don't pick up anything. Look. Everything is here, all over the. Oh.
Honestly, it would just be called mutants with accents.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see if we do the best accent.
Why have you not cleaned up this room?
What is the worst
He
movie
does, actually.
you ever seen in your life? Oh wait.
The worst movie? Oh my god.
Did I just?
Okay, are we talking so bad that it's good, or just bad that I walked out or slept in it?
Birdemic.
I've got 2 actually.
Birdemic is mine.
So bad it's good because that is worth mentioning. The Wicker Man, Nicolas Cage.
Oh, I got one.
Nicolas Cage is the best actor in the world because he can do that with a straight face.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. You mentioned Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
That you've heard the story
No.
about him on set?
No.
Okay. There's on Ghost Rider, the second Ghost Rider, which I actually like that movie because it's fucking balls to the wall crazy. He does a scene where he's like transforming into the Ghost Rider because there's evil present. He's like what? And he has to look at the camera and go everywhere. What he did, I wanted to feel that part in the film, so what I did, I had my face painted.
That's a really good impression.
Thank you. I had my face painted, and when I had him, I had him do it so there's like a skull. It kind of looks like Dios los Muertos.
Well, no, he is very method. He's very method.
So he had him draw the Dios los Muertos kind of face on him. So then during the scene, and there's footage, you can find it. Somebody was like, "This motherfucker's crazy," and they just recorded it, and he's like, and people are like, and they're like, "Nick, we're gonna go ahead and redo your whole head," and he was ready for it.
Although the worst,
I do a good Lucius.
although the worst movie I ever saw, and the only reason I know it's the worst is because I actually fell asleep. I didn't even get the chance to leave. I fell asleep during this movie. Miami Vice, 2008, 2009.
With Jamie Foxx and
It was so bad.
who was the other guy?
I don't remember. That's how bad it was.
Was it Russell Crowe?
It wasn't Orlando
Oh
Bloom?
no!
You're thinking Nice Guys.
No, not Russell Crowe. I'm thinking Nice Guys. What's his name?
Jamie
He was
Foxx
on. No, he was on.
I don't remember.
That Tom Cruise movie that I really love. About the.
Plan
the
9 is
precogs.
awesome.
About the precogs. He was.
All right, we're taking too long.
like,
Jamie Foxx is in that one.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm sorry.
I saw
doing it.
Starship Troopers.
I'm doing it. Yeah,
Okay.
Minority Report.
I've seen all the Starship
I
Troopers.
agree with Lucius. They were the most fucking terrible movies I've ever seen because I'm a big giant fan of Halloween, and Rob Zombie shitted on it. Okay, I was gonna say The Wolfman with Benicio del Toro
Okay.
because that was the first
That
movie
I
I
fell
ever
asleep in.
fell asleep.
Colin
in.
Farrell.
Colin
Yeah.
Farrell, yeah.
It's a
Okay,
terrible
yeah.
movie.
Sorry, I had to look it up, guys.
No,
It was
but
so
Lucius,
horrible.
that
Oh.
Halloween 2 was the
So,
worst.
okay,
movie I've
two
ever
things
seen.
about Starship Troopers because they're talking about it. Starship Troopers was bad. 3 was not that bad. 3 was actually pretty cool because they had robots. But the thing is,
3 of them.
no, there's 4 of them now. There's a 4th movie coming out one night only. It's coming out in August, I think. It's animated and it's done by the actual guy who wrote the books.
Wow.
I'm actually really excited. It's gonna be in theaters for one night only. Is he dead? No.
Shit, that's what makes it even
Not
better.
if he's writing books right now.
Hey, no, but Starship Troopers actually, they did have something that I did love, which is they had a CGI show. It was Roughneck Chronicles.
I remember that.
It was so good. It
Yeah.
was based directly on the books.
That was the
It
first
was
time
so
I ever heard
good.
someone say that was the most terrible
Oh,
film.
like
Starship Troopers, everyone
No,
gets
the-
yeah, usually everybody like.
No, No, the first one was great. The third one was okay. The second one, you're just like, dude, where's your budget?
Jeez, that's so true.
No, have you seen it right though? Right?
Oh,
like
God.
for half the movie, it's just flashing lights, fog, and where are we gonna go?
It looked like Alien when they were like, we can't show the suit too much. It's ripping over here.
Although
ripping over there.
I will
It
give
felt
him
like that.
I will give him credit. I know where the budget went though. The budget went into the when they're kissing each other and being the nude thing, and they have the bug, and you're like, well, that's at least cool.
Yeah. Okay.
So just an update: Robert Heinlein, who wrote the book, died in 1988.
Oh, he did.
What?
Oh, he did. So it's the original director then.
This is a 30-year update.
So it's the guy who directed the first one. Then.
So it has to be
Yeah.
he's gonna do this.
I know that the director or the writer is making this happen. So I'm excited because the thing is the first movie, it's a classic. It's like a movie I can watch 30 years later and go, yeah.
That's not accurate either.
Wait,
Oh man.
the one night only thing, or the director of the first
Robert,
one?
well, we're sitting right here. Wait.
Let me find out what the new one is called.
Well, Jody, I figured out that's how he
It's
wants
a
to
CGI
pronounce.
one.
Larry,
Jody
send us
just said
more.
Robert.
Send us more.
Larry
We're
said
working on it. Hold on.
Jody says Robert Heinlein wrote the
Adam
fourth
Sandler
movie.
movies past 1999 that was so awful. Like,
No, that's
Oh,
not.
yeah.
It goes without
Wait.
saying.
No,
It goes without saying.
No, it's not. That's a
Spanglish
lie.
was good.
Spanglish was good.
I loved it.
Reign Over Me was amazing.
Oh my God, that was so
You're
good.
the only person
That was
besides
so
me who
good.
has seen
Right,
that.
Okay, Adam
What
Sandler
about,
comedies
Punch Drunk?
after
Punch Drunk was one of his
1999.
best.
Punch Drunk?
You
Oh
guys
my
are naming all
God.
dramas.
Lies.
Comedies. Yeah.
What are you
Oh,
talking about? Wait,
no,
wait. No.
Those are kind of like melodramas.
His
and
comedies
it's true.
after the
That's true.
90s were.
Wait.
guys
You're
just
saying
think all
Grown
dramas.
Ups 2 was...
Even 8 Crazy Nights was kind of a dramedy for the most part. No, it was. It was a dramedy in CGI. It was.
Okay, yeah, because there was like...
I mean, don't get me wrong. No, the thing is, I actually saw the what was it, the Crazy 8 or whatever it was, the Western he made.
Oh my God,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
on Netflix.
No, you know what? It's not that bad. Surprisingly, no. You could actually watch it. Well, you can watch it once. Like it almost reminds you of Happy Gilmore level stuff.
Huh.
Like, and then there's a new show or new movie that he put out that's winning cons like crazy called The Malkowitz Stories, and I'm really fascinated because I know like his best movies have to deal with Jewish culture, which is what it's kind of about, and I'm really interested to see what he did because if a guy who's been pummeled through the dirt can win a place like Cannes, like I'm really interested to see what he did to win them over. You know, like because it's all those snooty, highfalutin types, and I want to see what he did to win them over.
Right.
I'm sorry. Jody was asking me if what's his name directed the fourth one. For
Well, are we talking about the Roughneck Chronicles or?
Okay,
Star
I'll post the
Trek,
info
okay.
in the chat. You'll find out the info will be in the chat. Thank goodness for producers, guys, because they will go ahead and fill in everything.
All I know is there's a reason to be excited about the CGI movie for one night only around. That's all you need to know.
Well,
for the most part.
I think one thing that everyone should be excited about, which is coming up, is E3.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
Thanks
honestly.
to that hashtag show, this is the first time I'm ever going to be able to attend after years of watching this online.
It's so
I'm
good.
so fucking
So
excited.
good. I know how much of a gamer you are. Like how much you're really
Yes.
interested. I love
Back
this.
in my Sega Genesis
Let-
days when I was 5 years old.
Let's put it this way. I'm so much of a gamer. I had to have it tattooed on me.
Oh,
Oh God!
Yeah,
Final
baby.
Fantasy.
It's that Final Fantasy VIII strength right there.
Very nice.
Out of all the ones though, you picked 8. I'm just shocked.
Because 8 is my favorite. That's how much of a nerd I am. I have an unpopular
Gunsword,
game
yeah.
on my tattoo.
I'm saying gun swords, guys, gun swords.
If I were
I
to
actually
get
still
a
I have
tattoo,
a gun sword.
See, but it was still a good story though. I will
It was
say,
a great
really
love
good.
story is what
It was. It was.
So what kind of game tattoo
I
would
don't-
you get?
Oh my gosh,
It's-
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what game tattoo I would get.
I'd probably
Movie
get a
fo-
Sonic one.
Wait. Jezzer, how the hell do you know about movie 43?
Who doesn't you know about movie 43?
I mean, I know about it because I'm weird, but like, how does he know about
I think
it?
everyone knows about it, but
was,
didn't see it.
It was recently on. It was on Netflix not so long ago, and they took it off. But yeah, movie 43. Come on, people know about it. But yeah, Jessica, I am kind of shocked that you. I saw it and it's scrolling up, and I was like, what the hell?
It wasn't bad. It was
mentioned
just weird. It was a weird
I
movie.
have
It
no
wasn't
idea
bad,
why
though.
any of those actors signed up for
Wasn't
that
Hugh
movie.
Jackman in it?
Yes, Hugh
there's a lot of
Jackman,
people.
Helen
There's a lot of
Galato,
people in
Oscar
it.
winners.
It was just a bunch of. Oh yeah, that's the one where it's like, "Hello, police! My friend's bleeding from
sucks.
vagina," right?
Yeah.
that movie, so it was just a bunch of sketches and they put together, and I'm thinking, I don't know how they were who were the people that put it together to get these people to say yes?
I know. They must have been like everyone's best friend.
Well, no, the thing is, every person has like a messed up sense of humor. So I imagine where if you say, we're doing a bunch of sketches as a movie, and it's just playing to these people's humor where it's like, hey, I'd love to be in that. You know, I imagine that's how it is.
Thank you, Josh. Getting Halle Berry to put her boob in a bowl of mash for the movie.
Wasn't it like she had to be paid like $20 million to do Swordfish and the set had to be closed?
Wait. Keep in mind, she did Monsters Ball. I mean, she's a...
That's different. How
the fuck is that different?
That was an Oscar-baiting movie.
Yeah.
I'll get
That's
fucked
not
like
movie
crazy.
43.
And it's not. And I don't understand. I have to shut up about Max Steel.
Yes, Halloween 2018, written by Danny McBride.
Can we just talk about how Shaft is like the best movie of all time? Right next to Shazam. Right next to Shazam.
I think what we need to do is still talk about E3 right now.
Yes,
We're going
E3.
completely
All right.
But you have some info to tell us about EA at E3.
Let's talk about.
Presentation, right?
So I'm your top shop for E3, and so EA today we had a lot of really cool stuff. I'm just gonna get this out of the way. They did sports stuff. That was the first part. No one cares. No, they literally spent the most time on sports stuff that no one cares about.
FIFA crowd or FIFA.
FIFA. I know it's FIFA.
I don't care.
And then we also had.
I'll play it. Yeah.
The more exciting thing was they had a new IP. We saw the slightest bit of teaser. They had a little bit of gameplay at E3 we're gonna check out. But the biggest thing is it looks like Halo. Like it looks like a Halo-based thing, which would be really cool because Halo isn't doing the greatest, right?
Yeah.
They also had a DLC for Battlefield 1 for those who give a shit. They had Battlefront 2 out, and the multiplayer looks amazing. Is there anything else?
What were you most excited for EA when they were like, "Hey, blah blah"?
Well,
what were you looking forward to?
Here's the thing.
I
hate EA with a passion. I hate the company. I can't stand them. But, however,
sorry.
Yeah, no. But the Battlefront 2 actually made me a little excited, and the Battlefield DLC looks really cool. So I'm actually more interested in their games because of E3. But I mean, the way they do their business practice, where everything's a DLC, everything you need to pay for, and this is what impressed me. The Battlefront 2. The way that they kind of messed up last time is they had to pay for certain things. This time around, they're like, yeah, you don't have to pay for like these certain things. And I'm like, oh, I'm so glad you guys learned your goddamn lesson 10 years out the goddamn door. You know, like, I mean, like, look at Sims. Sims, you literally have to pay for every little, like, expansion pack, you know?
I've been playing a Sims for 17 years.
Actually, Jezra, they actually had some NBA, I don't know if it was NBA Street, but they do have an NBA, like, Madden type of thing coming up. Feel free to check it out. Like I said, they just
Madden.
No, it's like Madden, but for NBA. I don't.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I would highly check it out. It looked okay for the most part. They talked a little bit about it because I guess it's relatively more of a newer concept because they don't focus on basketball more than they focus on like Madden and FIFA. So check it out.
I will say, Lucius, you asked a question right now.
Seems
have
to
we
be a hard
played
fan.
Friday the 13th game? Actually, yes.
Kelly did too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can check out our Twitch.
Yep, www.twitch.tv/that#show. You can find Kelly. It's the very first video, and she screams a lot.
Yes, but because watching her play it, man, I am in. The game is so cool. I mean, it wears on you after a while. You're like, all right, yeah, I've done it all. But I mean, you get to play as the campers. You get to play, and each camper has their own specific kind of and then you get to also play as Jason.
You guys want to play a scary game?
Man.
Play Resident Evil, Bio.
Okay.
Oh,
you're
really?
you're both wrong. All right.
What?
Yeah,
please. All right.
Here's what you need to play if you want to get the shit scared.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Nope.
That's fucking scary too, and I love horror.
I'll tell you what. Player Unknown Battlegrounds.
Wait, what?
Player Unknown Battlegrounds. Imagine, if you will, 100 people versus you. Okay, it's everyone against everyone. You get dropped on an island, and the sound is the primary way to survive. Like if you hear shots in the distance, or you hear someone open a door where you're like you're on a 2-story building and you're waiting for them, or like you're running across the fields of Gekka and people are shooting at you and you have no idea where they're at, and like the sound freaks you out. Like let's say I'm like top 10 out of these 100 people. I'm literally just like laying down in the grass waiting for something to happen.
Oh man! I can't,
Oh, dude, no, it's all.
Sound doesn't freak me out. Lack of sound freaks me out.
No, that's it. Like, there's no sound until something happens, and then like you're just sitting there doing nothing. Just you're like, fuck, where's it coming from? Like, no, that's exactly. No, like honestly, it is. I hate to say this. Well, I don't hate to say this, but I love to say this. It is the closest thing to war you guys will ever experience. Swear. And war is scary. Like
console or
war is a
PC?
scary thing. What?
Is this console or PC?
PC early access, worth the money. It's $30, but the guy updates every week. We're getting 2 new maps. There's new guns out all the time. I mean, you'll hear noobs bitching like, "Oh my god, shut your fucking mouth." It's an amazing game. Like, go play PlayerUnknown. You can actually see me play it on Twitch TV. You can hear me scream like a little bitch. It's great.
What is this Twitch? I gotta give it Twitch.
A
Like, I
Twitch?
cannot
Twitch,
fucking keep up.
No,
like,
Twitch.
I don't have Snapchat
Boo.
because by the time I get to Snapchat, everyone's on something else.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
Well, that's because
That's
that's because you're not cool. I mean,
So, Jody, your question, Friday the 13th, you can, well, if you want to know exactly how it is, no, it's not like a Telltale
It's a
type
survival game.
It's a survival game, survival horror. But once again, just open up a Twitch account. It's free anyway, and then you can check us out.
alcohol.
I'm out of alcohol. Oh, no.
Yeah,
But you can always check it out. It's one thing I would definitely suggest to do. You can really enjoy it that way. Something that I know a lot of people are enjoying lately is, well, the search for the gold PS4.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a thing?
Dude, it's like a big thing.
That's gonna be sold out for the next year or two.
I keep
Because
up
there's a
with.
different color on it. What makes it special?
I
It's
don't know.
gold.
But 200, it's gold.
Like, is it 14K gold or just spray painted gold? 'Cause
Yeah,
I can do
spray
that.
painted
I can
gold.
do that at home.
Gold.
I'm just
exactly.
saying.
And I
Yeah,
don't
but
get
it's
that.
probably flammable paint, and your PS4 explodes.
How much you want? Here's the thing. If they're searching for how much you want to bet, I could take my PS4, spray paint it, sell it on eBay. Someone's gonna buy that shit.
I'm pretty sure you can do that.
Yeah.
We're talking about the people of
Well,
the interweb.
there isn't a link to Kelly's channel. Once again, you can go.
It's not Kelly's channel. It's the hashtag channel. It's Twitch TV / that hashtag show. Or just look up hashtag show in the search bar. You'll find me and Kelly and soon to be Jasmine playing video games. Both we all play a bunch of games. Check
Tell
it
them
out.
I want to play video games too.
And yes,
Yes.
of Friday the 13th.
Yes.
Yes.
She's the very first video.
I can't
Yep.
justify paying $40 for that game right now because number one, it's only multiplayer.
Yeah.
They're doing the single player in the summer.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are games so expensive these days? $60 for a console game? That's ridiculous.
That's no. They're like, hey, how much do you get paid? Yeah, we want half of that.
Well, no, like the thing is, if it's early access, never pay $60 for an early access. Just don't do it. If it's early access, don't do it. Like and if there's so much hype, like No Man's Sky said, hey, we're gonna release it, and it was the worst game of 2016. Just don't do it. Like use your better judgment on it.
Okay,
Yeah.
If you look at the price and you think it's worth it, it's probably worth it. If not, don't do it.
Yeah. But no, the gold PS4 is supposed to go for like $249, right? The price of a
Yeah,
regular.
$249.99. I'm like, why am I gonna pay $250 for just? It's a different color. Okay, so
Well, if you don't
that's-
have a PS4,
No,
I mean,
okay,
you're gonna
but-
pick black or gold.
Can I just pick the black one for $50 less? Is that possible?
No,
You know
it's
what?
less than the regular price one. The regular price one's usually $299, unless it's like Black Friday or a weekend sale.
So it's $299 and then the gold one is $250.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna start dropping like the price of the console to $250.
They should just drop the price of the console down to $200. That's what I think.
I probably have one of the rarest PS consoles of all.
What?
I have the 60 gig PS3. For those who don't know the history too much on it, the first two to come out was a 68 gig. They were super expensive, $599, $699 respectively. But they can they're backwards compatible all the way back to PS1.
Right up there.
Yeah.
I have that at home too.
No, I'll tell you what. No, here's the thing. Look it up on eBay right now. They're considered collectibles.
Yep.
Rare. Why? Because after
the way back
the
to-
80 gig, they're like, yeah, we're not doing that anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They were smart because they were like, ooh, the money we're losing because we want to go digital, we want to do this, we want to do that. Ooh, we got to make sure we can't make
No,
these
I
anymore.
actually looked it up on eBay the other day. When I say the other day, like months ago, and I was looking at like $300, $400, $500, $600 price tag on, and it was used. It wasn't like in box. It was used. I'm gonna keep that motherfucker for like 10 years. I'm gonna sit on it.
there and
I'm
be
gonna
like,
sit on it and
Yeah.
be like, hey,
Hello, world.
Like-
Just sell it out.
Larry Nubo, woo!
Larry!
Chat.
Hey,
Larry.
Thank you, Larry.
This drink that you sent us was bomb.
Oh,
show
my
him because
Larry.
he just got
Right.
here.
We're drinking your
Yo,
stuff.
I'm getting a
Larry.
I love it.
rye.
It's
It
not
was so good.
It's not bad for hipster beer, really.
No. Thank you very much,
No, very
Larry.
good.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
We love you
Thank
too.
you so much.
Yo,
Really?
He was actually on our E3 just chatting it up, man. He's
See,
No, Larry's great. He's
he's
one of our
all-
biggest supporters.
Yes,
with
he is.
Ryan
We
and
appreciate
the
it.
rest of
honestly, he's
there.
probably like our best supporter. Honestly.
Yeah.
Not to like the rest of y'all, but
No. I mean, truly, Larry, thank you. We appreciate all the support. You know who else appreciates support right now, guys? Wonder Woman. The entire film cast, everybody else that did it. We talked about it earlier.
my
we talked
God.
a little bit
about
earlier.
it, and let's really
I
get
saw it
into
for
it.
the second
Patty
time the
Jenkins,
other
thank
night.
you.
I hate to
you
say
are
this.
great.
I haven't seen it yet, and it's not because I don't want to.
I saw it 2 times before
Dude,
you saw it once.
I am a one poor ass motherfucker. The
Yeah,
thing
right,
is,
right. Okay.
like, no, it's the first movie I legit want to see the moment I get funds. And the thing is, the more I hear about it, the more hyped I get. I have to see it. And the thing is, like, it's one of those movies where it's like I can talk to my girl about it. It's like, hey, yo, like, you want to go see this movie? She's like, it stars a woman, okay.
Honestly, yeah, I'm really I hate the phrase girl power because it's like you know what I am.
There's nothing wrong with girl power.
See,
There's nothing wrong with girl
but,
power.
I mean, there are women too, and it's like bringing them down by calling them girls. Anyway,
Okay, woman power. It's
what I do like. TV's off.
Chat's down.
Yeah, what I do like, I gotta say, is more than anything, it's what I feel is the future is feminine, and with that being the case, Wonder Woman is the future. Really, that film was so good in so many ways. Written.
Don't you
great.
spoil anything.
I'm not.
Okay.
Writing was spectacular. The film itself, costume design, set design, everything about it was good. Chris Pine seems like he wasn't happy being called a co-star, but I don't mind.
What?
I enjoy it.
No, that is not
I'm
even
just
true.
joking. I'm just joking. He was like, I'm a man. I'm in charge.
He's one
I'm
of the
joking.
biggest feminists.
Chris Pine loved the film.
Yeah.
He loved being in it, and he's like, well, hey.
Super chat!
Super chat again.
Super chat, thanks,
Oh, yes.
Larry.
Yes, your beer was amazing.
It is really good.
Whiskey Barrel 8. I need to know where. Oh, I need to know where you got
Dude,
that.
Yes.
I'm a whiskey guy, so I'm like,
Yeah, me
no,
too.
like,
Yeah.
That was a great mix.
like
Really?
I don't even.
He doesn't like beer, but he said,
No,
oh my God,
I
this was good.
I like beer. I hate ale, specifically IPAs. I don't like IPAs, and I could tell this is based off an IPA.
Yeah, it is.
But
You can tell by
like,
the spicy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it is really good, and thank you for sending it. Super duper.
Definitely.
Quality stuff.
But Wonder Woman, such a good film. But even without seeing it, how do you feel Wonder Woman is going to change the climate
It already
of
has.
like superhero
It
films?
already has.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Like, no more than a year ago, they were in discussions for a Black Widow movie. They said no, girls don't sell. Not all. And here's the thing. The biggest thing I love about it, it's not like the cast itself. You have Gal Gadot, which is great, but then you have Robin Wright, who in her own right. I haven't seen the movie again,
Yeah.
but I heard
I'm
she
sorry.
murdered it.
Oh.
I heard she killed so hard.
So there
And-
won't be any spoilers.
and honestly, the best Twitter handle I heard out of it was, and I quote, "I lived my life to see princesses become generals."
Yeah,
and
I've
I
seen
didn't
that.
understand that at first, but then I researched it and I realized that Robin Wright was the princess from Princess Bride,
Yep.
and I was like, and they're true. It's right. The thing is,
That's
and he
a
is
good
right.
one.
The thing is,
That's a good
the
one.
world is becoming more feminine. Super chat.
Super chat. Tequila shots for Josh.
Yes.
Those are amazing.
know the
We need to somehow get video.
No,
Oh, hey, we staying woke. Yes.
You're damn right
Yes,
we
are.
stay woke.
Yes,
and the
we
thing
are.
Is, I look so forward to more female-centric superhero movies. And not just that. The thing is, it branches out to the rest of the world. The thing is, a lot of people think, oh, well, it's just art. No,
Right.
it's not just art. The thing is, our culture is reflective of the things that we put out into this world. And,
Yes.
you know, when we put females as generals rather than princesses, and we have women who are saving the day rather than being captured, there's more to stories about women, and there's more that we're not saying and doing and telling,
Yeah.
and I can't wait to see what else comes out of this.
Because at the end of the day, it's not supposed to be, oh, this is the female superhero film.
No.
It's supposed to be. It's a superhero film.
Thank
No,
you.
and the thing is, and the thing is,
Yeah.
it's not token women. It's not like
Yeah.
pass this off. It's real. It's happening. It's
feminism.
I should.
Equality,
The thing is,
yes.
every man should have a woman they look up to that's not their mother. And I can't wait to see what happens in the future, 1, 5, 10 years down the line, when all of a sudden we have a Wonder Woman movie that's just as good as a fucking Captain America.
Boom!
Yeah.
Which is, this movie, when you see
This
it,
movie, when you see it,
this
you
is
will
better
say
than
yes.
the first Captain America
Yes,
film. I will tell you
that
that.
is right. That is right. Preach, Sam. That is what they are saying. And also, Jodie, I've seen it now twice.
I've seen it twice too, and it was better the second time.
Yes, it gets better each time. I am going to see the third because I got to take my
can't
daughter
wait.
to it, who is so amped
You didn't
to see
see?
it.
You didn't take her yet?
I thought her mother was
You
gonna
went by
take her.
yourself?
No.
Uh-oh.
It was Joe. Well, I'm sorry. Anyway, but I
Take your daughter. Take
yeah.
your daughters.
I thought her mother. Trust me, it's something you've got to do.
I mean, when I went like the first time, like people were, and I went to like the Century City Mall, and I went to one of the Asian restaurants. There were so many women dressed as Wonder Woman because we were all gonna go see it at the theater,
Yep.
and there were so many people dressed as Wonder Woman. It was great. Like I was just so overwhelmed.
Oh my.
The second time I cried during the No Man's Land scene. Oh, you gotta see it. It's so iconic. And there are like specific superhero shots there that look like it's ripped straight out of a comic at the end. And I was just like, this is fucking beautiful.
Well, Patty Jenkins says that, like, just like the mascara. Her approach with the mascara was just like, well, it's changed over time, and we have seen it change over time. So I wanted to be able to give it a timeless feel, but yet let you know that we see a progression coming, and we've seen what has already come from some progression from before. And you do see that translated right there on the mascara.
And Marvel
they
is
cared
kicking
for
their
it.
ass,
They-
yeah.
Marvel is still
They
kicking
could
ass.
have made
but
bank with
DC,
Black Widow movie.
but
They could have
man,
made money
okay,
with that.
there's a comic book called Velvet, and it's a really good comic. You guys need to check it out. It's about a female spy. It's exactly what the Black Widow film could be, where she's a female spy. Everything that she has, I just make one film with her, and yes,
Let me
Hawkeye,
ask you a question.
and make it about a spy
Do
film.
you, look,
Change
here's-
mine.
if Marvel were to make a female-centric superhero movie, do you think they'll drop the ball?
Well, we'll have to
If
see
we
what
let Joss-
Captain.
if we let Joss
Captain
Whedon do it.
Marvel. No, I don't think he's the only director that could do it.
But the thing is, I feel that he does, and it's not only because, like I say, he writes women well. He just writes characters well, as far as the dialogue and everything that's going to happen.
I think
That being a
easily
James Bond
J.J.
film-
Abrams could do it.
Ooh, JJ could. JJ
Yeah.
could. Alias was great.
You know, no. If I were to pick between the two, if I had a gun in my head and say pick one of these to die,
But Joss isn't going back to Marvel.
Yeah, that's
no, he
true.
won't. He won't.
JJ could.
No,
JJ, I'm telling you guys haven't seen Alias. Jennifer Garner was amazing in it, and I love that show. It's one of my favorite shows.
But I think
You
it's
need to see
too
it.
it's too late to do a Black Widow origin film, and I think
It's
like
not-
in the article I
I
wrote,
don't think
I was like, she is probably going to be just relegated to like team ups because
No, here's the thing. I don't think it's too late for. I think the problem is if they were to do one right now, it looks like they're following DC, and Marvel will never sit there and let themselves look like they're following DC.
they already did with the Captain Marvel movie.
Not
They're
even.
going to take notes from that.
No, the thing is,
Guaranteed.
not even remotely will they sit there and go, "Oh, we're making a woman movie because DC did it right." They're
Well,
never
not
going to do it.
because they
Not
definitely
because.
jumped on a bandwagon late.
That's what I'm saying.
with
No,
that.
the thing is,
2 to 3 years
no,
late.
the thing is, they'll use an unknown woman to make it happen, not a well-known to make it happen. They won't use Black Widow. They use someone like Sega Supersonic Deathhead or whatever the hell her name was.
That
from,
was Fox. That wasn't
right.
Marvel Studios.
No, okay, yeah, you're right. But like, let's say
Megasonic, yeah,
if I were to use, I need like a minor female character to.
I mean, Captain Marvel's arguably. Arguably.
Arguably. Like, I would say I agree with you. It is there.
'Cause that's
it is
2
their
years from
Wonder
now,
Woman.
right?
Who?
Yeah.
Okay, so Geodiep. I can't
Oh,
pronounce
it's,
it.
okay.
Who's
I
directing
just
Gotham
learned
Sirens?
It's actually Jodie.
Jodie.
Yeah, I was like, I thought it was G.O.D., but no, it's Jodie.
Okay, so who's directing Gotham Sirens? I actually have a big problem with
David
Gotham.
Ayer, is tentatively signed,
Right.
but it's not totally confirmed.
I actually have a big problem with Gotham Sirens.
What? What could that be?
Like, okay, the thing is, they took the best thing, the only relatively decent thing from Suicide Squad, moved it into a different thing. Now, I am interested in a female bad guy rogue squad. The thing is, I don't know much about what they want to build.
Right.
I'm worried that it's going to become... I guess, tropey. Like I want them to again. Same thing with Black Panther. I want them to do it right, and I want to know if they want to. And the thing is, it really depends. Are they doing pre-relationship Ivy and Quinn or post? Because the thing is, if you're not familiar with what's going on in Marvel right now, they're like a thing set, romantically.
Yeah.
And I feel like if they end up using that relationship as a point of reference, that they're going to ruin it.
Well, they're going to diminish the character because the thing is, it's like she should be able to stand on her
Well,
own.
no, don't get me wrong. I love LGBT. I've been a promoter since I was 13 years old. The problem is, people who look at that will not look at it as an LGBT relationship.
That's the problem.
They're gonna look at it as a more of a selling point, like, because again, sex sells because they are a legit relationship. If they use that as a plot device, no one's gonna buy it.
I mean,
true.
I hate to say that, but it's true.
Honestly, I love Harley Quinn, but I don't think she could do a solo film. She plays best off of other people.
Thank you.
It's got to be Batman.
Thank
It's
you.
got to be Joker. It's got to be Poison
that's not
Ivy.
no, that's not entirely true. The thing
Even
is,
though her solo comics, they are good, but they play off of other people.
but that's it. She is with other people. It's not just her and Poison Ivy. It's her, Poison Ivy, and other Gotham siren types.
exactly.
The thing is, like I said, I hope that they're not going to use the lesbian trope as a plot device so they can get guys in the seats. That's not what I'm worried
I don't
about.
think they will.
I think
don't
Margot
they
Robbie
will.
is just enough of a reason,
There
whether
you
she's
go.
straight
I
or
don't-
lesbian.
She's big star power. She's a very good actor. I hope that she can put the foot down on that, where she's like, I'm not going to do that.
No,
because
yeah,
of that
I
reason.
hope I agree, and I hope that is the case because for her to go ahead and allow them to do that, it just kind of breaks the character down in a way where it's like, well, this is what we needed to be able to sell the character. No, what we need to sell the character is good acting and a good script. We can do that.
Yeah,
We can do
and
Yeah.
just real quick, Jody.
that. Jody.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. I don't want the fetishization of these villains or superheroes. I'm not sure what they're playing in this movie. I'm hoping neither of it happens.
Anti-hero.
For Lucius, there wasn't a Ranger wrap-up because we're covering E3.
Yeah.
That's going to be all week, dude.
I'm sorry. But trust me, it will be back, and when it comes back, it's going to be glorious. Trust me.
What he said.
You will be
Yeah.
excited. You will be very excited over it. Trust me.
Very excited.
Trust me.
A lot of excitement going on.
Yeah, but good night, Lucius. I told you I do a good Lucius from like Empire. I do like a really good one. No, yeah, it's pretty much it's just a broken voice. Like,
Dude, it's still on my to watch. I have so many things to
Cookie, I'm
watch.
so tired right now, Cookie. Why won't you just calm down a little bit, Cookie? I mean, what the hell, Cookie? That's it. That's how he does.
Kind
night,
of
Lucius.
to move things on a little bit from movies and things.
somber.
Well, I guess the best way to say it is transition to a good night to someone that means a lot to everyone, I guess, in the nerd world. We'll say good night and rest in peace, or rest in power, to Adam West. Adam West unfortunately passed today.
I'm so mad.
Right?
It's something that I'm legit mad about.
Why?
Did you have something
I mean,
that you wanted to see
okay,
him? Did you
it
ever
is
work on a
very
project with
tragic.
you? Did you have a project idea maybe you wanted to see him on?
Not particularly. The reason I love Adam West, reading about his life today, because I know him from specifically Family Guy. I didn't watch the old school. I watched the old school
did.
Batman and I left. But here's the thing.
Very cool name and good night. Sorry. Lucius, because Lucius is the
Okay.
I'm like, that is a very cool name and good night.
Good night. And here's the thing with Adam West. I love Adam West in the sense that he wanted Batman to be a light and positive influence. I didn't know that. I've always wondered. I always thought that was like a 60s cheesy blah blah blah. But he played it in a way that made it that way, but not cheesy, but as a positive influence. Because if you look at Batman 80s and on, he's this brooding,
Dark
thing.
Tim
And
Burton.
he wanted, and the thing is, you can in certain circles you could see that he's not necessarily a positive influence. In fact, there's a conspiracy theory going around where Joker is actually the hero of the series.
Yeah.
Because of his nature, and I can understand that. The thing is, Batman is not a good guy. For those who are watching, he's not a good person. He is a great person, not a good person.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And the thing is, I sit there and
That's
but back in the day, it wasn't always like that. And Adam West brought the kind and interesting and weird, zany Batman, which I
He
love.
He also
like,
brought shark repellent, guys. Because there is such a thing as bat shark.
Isn't that where Jump the Shark
That's no, actually, it originated from Fonzie.
Oh, yeah.
Fonzie.
And here's the thing, like throughout his
pretty much
throughout his career, he could not get real actor work because of Batman. He sacrificed his career to create a good influence for people, and I love that.
Wow.
And the thing is, if you think about it, look at Adam West's career. It went Batman, Family Guy. Can you name anything in between?
A lot of voice work. A lot of voice
No,
work.
exactly.
No joke. A lot of voice work.
Like he's got a good voice for
SpongeBob. He did some things.
Barnacle.
Herbie
Dad
Barnacle.
Right.
He did a lot of voiceover work. Some Scooby-Doo stuff. But he did. You're right.
Yeah.
He sacrificed his literal acting career to give us an example of something to look up to and say like, oh wow, okay.
Which not everybody wants to be a world-renowned actor. They just want to make an impact, and
that's what he did.
Living. Yeah.
And that's what he did. And the thing is, between Family Guy and Batman, he's gonna have a voice of that positive influence for a very long time, and it makes me sad because. And mad because someone who actively tries out of his best interest to make the world a better place, I feel like that person deserves so much more.
Well, I mean, I hope. Well, it's sad to say, but out of something that's so negative as far as death itself and losing someone, hopefully it will be time for people to look back. And realize, like, he as himself setting a character, himself actually lending his own self to be a character of just a caricature,
right?
It would be of just what Batman was or what he felt Batman should stand for. And it's like every time you hear that voice, you're just like, yeah, that's old school Batman. And when you think about it, yeah, that's cheesy Batman. But when you also think about it, it's the Batman that was, well, hey, I actually wanted to make a change. I wanted to do something where, yeah, you could sit down with mom, dad, grandma and watch this and say, yeah, I wouldn't mind being that guy.
In the words of a wise man, if you kill me, I'll be stronger than you ever imagined.
Also, guys, 88's not a bad age to get to.
Oh,
you know?
no. And becoming also relative to, the pop culture zeitgeist at the moment, too. At 88. I mean, Betty White and him. Boom. That's it. For people that are in their 80s.
Man,
Stanley, you better not be going anywhere this year.
Stanley,
it's coming close, buddy. Rickles did die.
I mean, honestly,
and I did not expect Rickles.
Not so
I had
much.
my money.
He's been canceling a lot of convention appearances.
He's done. He's done.
Yeah.
I would legit say 5 years or less.
Well, they are throwing the is it Nerds Like Us is throwing the birthday celebration thing for him. They're throwing they're throwing a birthday celebration for him. He's supposed to actually appear there.
Not to build off anyone's misery. My brother, he's a comic collector, and we were at Frankenson's in Pomona, as nerds do, and I was looking through the stacks, and I found a Doctor Strange featuring Stan Lee, and I found about 5 copies of these. They were all 50 cents each, and they're all good condition. I look at Josh and I go, Josh, pick these up, and he's my older brother. He's like, why? I'm like, dude. Look how old Stan Lee is, and you go to a lot of conventions. Pick those up, have him sign those. So he did. He grabbed like 3 of these things, went to the conventions, had him sign, had him in the plastic forever thing, and he looks at me and goes, "This is probably the best investment I ever had." I'm like, dude, Stan Lee, Doctor Strange, you had him sign it, and Doctor Strange is about to blow up. Yeah. This was back in 2008, 2009.
Get out!
No shit. 2008, 2009. I told him to buy that shit.
Dude.
And he's got it in the hard plastic, not the soft plastic, the hard, and it's got like the certificate of authenticity and everything.
Because that wouldn't be 50 cents.
I guarantee you. He bought 3 of them. The moment he dies, I hate to say this, dude, those would be worth so much money.
Yeah, but he can't wait and hold. He has to almost like when this is what I got for sale. It's gonna have to be that way.
The thing is, he buys it immediately after his death. He's gonna sell one of them.
Okay.
10 years later, he's gonna sell a second one. Okay. The third one he's gonna keep.
I met Stan Lee.
Yes.
You guys can't see it, but I met Stan Lee.
I have a picture of me, Joe, and Jessica with Stan Lee. It was like I've been seeing that was it. That was it. I'm good.
I snuck in to see Stan Lee.
Did you?
VidCon 2012. There I was. No shit. This was Anaheim, and we're sitting outside, and we're tired. I look over my shoulder, and it's like him and Entourage. Mm-hmm. And I'm a pretty sneaky guy. So what I do is I wait for the trail to pass, and I jump onto the end of that trail. And sure enough, like no one notices, and I'm just sneaking up with him into his hotel room.
Oh my god!
It took them forever to realize I was back there.
So just with the Entourage.
I literally just jumped in the back and said, I belong here.
Yeah, exactly. Make it team, make it.
And
wow.
Sure enough, like I get in the hotel room, and at that point in time, everyone closed the door, turned around. They're just like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "PR." And swear to God, they look at me and go, "You're not PR. I'm PR." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm your assistant." Like I tried to sell it as long as I possibly could, and like Stanley, he actually comes up to me and goes, "You're not part of my people." I'm like, no. I
can't lie to you.
I straight up admit it. I'm like, no,
God, he's gonna remember
he's
gonna remember your
no, I'm
face.
like, I'm just a fan, dude. Don't kick me out or anything. And he's like, no, it took balls. I like that. I mean, I'm kicking you out, but that was great.
Did you take a picture or something with you?
No, dude. I was just stoked that he wasn't calling the police on my ass.
Yeah. No, he is a really nice guy. I went to an event. He was getting inducted to the Guinness Book of Records. Uh-huh. And so for Romeo and Juliet, he made like the longest graphic novel for Romeo and Juliet. So he is literally sitting right here, and I'm just like, and I got invited to this event somehow. I was working for Italian to see. I'm like, oh my God, I want to say hi, but I don't know. I don't want to be one of those people. I don't want to be a fan thingy because I'm working in the industry, so you don't want to be those type of people. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, should I say hi? Should I say hi? And then somebody like says hi to him. I'm like, oh my God, I missed the chance. And then I didn't though. That I was like, I said words that I remembered. I was like, I'm such a big fan or whatever. I was like, can I take a picture? He was like, I would love to take a picture with you.
Really?
Yes.
That is
like, he
wow.
was so nice.
Wow.
And he was just sitting by himself, and it was just like, unpretentious. He was the nicest
Yeah,
guy.
he's a really cool dude.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy.
You're the only one who hasn't met him here on this.
No,
panel.
I met him. I
Okay.
met him with Joe and Justin. All right, let's take our picture. All right. And he was happy Justin was there. I'm gonna say that. He was like, yeah.
So between us three, we've probably met a good amount of like celebrities and people. Mm-hmm. Who's like the worst person you guys have met?
Oh my God, who was it? Well, I mean, morally or like who
Just
treated me like crap?
No, the person who's like you walk up, that person treats people like shit. You're like, wow, that guy's a dick or girl.
I find mine. Actually, I'll go my childhood one. The childhood one. That's till this day I hate him, and I love one of his movies, but everyone else hated it, and I understand why everyone hated it because he was in it. Okay, you guys ever see Equilibrium?
Yes.
Equilibrium.
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking
Christian
about?
Bale? Are you
Not Christian Bale.
Oh.
Bale.
Really?
Tay mother effing Diggs. This guy is a dick.
What?
I hate you, Tay Diggs. When I was I hate you, Tay Diggs.
Damn.
Look at my face.
Damn.
Look at this face.
Damn.
You have ruined me. I fucking hate you. All right,
Damn.
anyway, you go to Jersey, you learn how to drive on that fucking film. You should have been a nice person. You're a horrible person. Anyway, so we were kids. We see Tay Diggs in Santa Monica, walking down the street, and it was just like, oh, hey, Tay Diggs. And I was like, oh, man, hey, I'm a fan. I actually like you. I was supposed to be on The Wood. Long story, blah, 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 other stuff, blah, blah, whatever.
There's a blog about that story.
No, right. No. So, and I'm just like, oh, my gosh, hey, Tay Diggs. That's so cool. Can we take a picture with you? Can we say hello? Yeah. And he goes, I'm sorry, kid. People pay me for that.
Oh.
I swear to God.
Don't meet your heroes,
I looked at him, and I was like, are you serious? And Joe was like, we were kids. Joe was like, oh, let's go. And I was like, fuck Tay Diggs. And we walked away. I'm a kid, and I said that to him. And I know he heard it because he just looked. He was like, and Joe was like, all right, let's go. I was like, yeah, let's go. Fuck Tay Diggs. And I walked off. I hate you, Tay Diggs, because you are a mean person. You are a mean person. You have to forget the people that have got you to where you are. It would have been something of, no, right now I'm with family, no, I'm with this, no, I'm with that. Yeah. But to give me a bullshit answer like that and say, people pay me for it? Yeah, not that many people pay you for it, buddy. Okay? Because we all saw Equilibrium. Not that many people are paying you for anything. Okay? Chicago, I doubt you made that much money on it. You're a piece of shit. Anyway.
What about you? Who's your worst?
I honestly haven't had any bad encounters like that. Like,
Oh,
I met,
lucky you!
I mean, morally corrupt.
I'm so
I met
amazing.
Terrence Howard at a work event that I had.
Was he not a dick to you?
He wasn't a dick.
Dude,
He like hugged me, took a
Dude,
picture.
he's famous for being. There's a reason he was not War Machine.
Well, I thought it was.
No, he is a
It
well.
was a charity event, if that helps. So you probably had to play.
Okay, I thought the story about him and War Machine. Was. Remember, they said the studio picked him first. He said, "Oh, I think." Because they wanted Tom Cruise, and he suggested, well, can we at least do Robert Downey Jr.? I do know his wife. She's his manager. It would be a good idea, blah, blah, blah. He lobbying for him, and they were thinking about him anyway.
Dude, no, it was total money. The thing is, they sat there and said, okay, we're going to put more feature on War Machine, and they were going to pay him roughly the same. And he's like, no, I want monies. And on top of that, he's like, from what I hear, he's terrible to work with on set. Like, and you can see that through not just that, but you can see that through Empire and a bunch of other. They've actually threatened to fire him from Empire.
Oh, I've heard about that. That's true. Okay,
No, he's a dick on set. Sorry to hear.
Man.
No, he seems like such a cool guy. ...
Well, if there's ellipses on it, then there you go. I'm just like, but I thought that whole story for War Machine, like, I thought he's the one that brought Robert Downey Jr. on, and then later when they were talking about that whole payment thing, he was like, no, I do want more. I heard about that whole thing.
Yeah.
It became about the money and then all that.
And it should have been because
like,
Iron Man was a huge success, and he should have been paid for what he was gonna be worth through 2 and 3. No, the thing is,
why am I going to pay you more? I'm going to go ahead and pay freaking. Well,
you
say wow, Daniel, but it's true. If you were a kid at that age, I mean, around 11 years old, and you're just like, oh, I'm starting to dig the industry and all that, and then a guy that you're looking at and you think, oh, you want to be a great actor too, he says that to you.
Terrence Howard was a decent actor long before Iron Man. The thing is, remember he did the Temptations movie.
Oh
yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, like Terrence Howard, he's not new, and Marvel back in those days was able to take advantage of actors. In fact, without Robert Downey, they would still be doing it because they tried to do it with the Avengers. No, they tried to do it with the Avengers, and he was like, yo, if you don't pay them what they're worth, I'm walking. Because he is worth more than the Avengers.
Yeah,
It's weird to say. It's weird to say.
He's Tony Stark. He's the man with the money.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. But let's see, my worst.
Oh.
I've had a shitty time in the industry.
Okay, all right.
My worst. Are you familiar with the Millionaire Matchmaker?
Yeah.
Patty Strang?
Yeah.
I worked for her. And when I say worked for her, I'm not talking just PA. I'm talking host PA. My sole job was to make her happy. Okay, so I'm a military guy. I'm used to people yelling and screaming at me. I don't care. However, she was the worst human being I've ever had the opportunity to work with. And it's not... And the thing is, you think she's bad on her show. She's actually worse in real life.
No way.
She is worse in real life, I swear to God. And I don't know how much I can say without getting sued if she ever
right.
But...
She's like,
I remember
somewhere in the world my name was mentioned. I need to
like actually sometimes. I remember. I don't want to talk about too much, but I can't say I was very.
NDA?
No, I actually did not sign an NDA. Surprisingly.
Well, then let it go. Let it go, my friend. Let it out.
So she's on this diet that I was forced to be a part of. By the time I only worked for her for a week, she fired me. Actually, after a week, because I was not a woman.
Interesting. Isn't that illegal?
It is.
In
No,
America?
it is illegal. No, the thing is, it's illegal. But
You aren't a woman.
yeah. No. The thing is, it is illegal.
In her defense.
No, the thing is, yes, I seriously worked for the matchmaker. She's terrible in real life. The thing is, I sat there and I worked for her, and I was hungry because of this diet. She kind of put me on the same thing that her and her glam squad of like 4, 5, 6, 7 people were doing, which is fine. Sunday, the actual production had In-N-Out. I jump in there, I have 4 hamburgers, and it was the best fucking day of my life.
Wow.
And they actually fired me because I wasn't a woman. Well, she fired me because I wasn't a woman, and I thought about it, like I should take this to court, but I actually liked the production. The production company was really good. I don't want to name names.
Yeah,
I mean, you can look it up, but I don't want to name names. And they were really nice, and they were really good people. And but yeah, like she would talk about people in the production. Like she would talk about PAs, ADs. She's like building her empire. She's like yelling at people over the phone for no reason. I think she was getting sued, which I definitely don't want to talk about. Needless to say,
most likely.
It wasn't like it was like the second worst experience. I can't tell you about the first worst experience because it actually involves nudity. Not my nudity, but someone else's nudity. But yeah, it's The reality show life is a very different animal. Oh, yeah, me and Josh, I'm sure, have stories for days.
But we'll need content for other weeks.
But
let's not tell everything now.
Yeah, that's right.
And the thing is, I don't actually.
I would love to share my favorite.
And nowadays, I actually don't do production work anymore. Sort of. I do it for hashtag, but for actual professional everything else, I don't do that shit.
My best one is short. I want to share it anyway. It was Will Smith. Nice guy.
Oh, I
nice guy. I was a host PA for what was that? The Nickelodeon Teen's Choice Awards. Yeah, Kids Choice Awards. And I got that job through Joe. Nice. Shout out. But so put me on, and it was just like, oh yeah, who was gonna be able to just kind of take care of the talent, blah blah. And Joe was like, oh, Dana will. So sent me out, and that's it. That's all I did. It was me and this other guy named Fontana. Oh god. Anyway, so they sent me to do it, and while I'm taking Will right up to the stage, so he can go up and get on there. Right when I'm about to do it, Joe, being the dick that he is, Joe knows my walkie's hot. Everybody's walkie's hot. You know, sitting there, and he goes, Darren, where are you right now? And I was like, I got talent, I got asset. Okay, cool. It's Will Smith? Yeah, it's Will Smith. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. It's Will Smith. It's Will Smith. And I put it back down. Will was like, oh, yeah. He was like, yeah, they always want to know where you are and what you're doing. Mm-hmm. He's like, cool. All of a sudden, in West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground where I spend most of my days. And I was like,
did you
looking at Will Smith.
Okay,
no. I'm looking at Will Smith, and I'm like, I can't let Joe just do this without anyone else helping. Sorry. And he was like, he lied to me, like, go ahead. And I was like, in West Philadelphia. I do the other part, right? And then, I do the second part. And then other people start doing it, like everyone else. At the end, the last person does it, right before he gets on stage, was like, give me the money. And finishes it up. It was so dope. Yes, it was so dope. He says, give me and he finishes up the whole song. It was so cool.
I mean, you can see he doesn't mind doing that.
He was so chill about it. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. He was like, no problem, man. That was actually fun. You know, he did that. Yeah, and I was like, thank you. I appreciate it. I like that. That was the greatest moment I had.
There are some cool people. And to answer GeoDF's question, there's nothing scripted about the Millionaire Matchmaker. It does have like a bare bones thing, but it's basically like if they were to talk to her, they'd be like, okay, we need you to tear this person up, and then she'll just do her thing. And she actually gets to a point where people actually have threatened more than once to be like, I'm going to take this public because she really tears into people. Now, funny enough, the millionaires that she actually brings on are really nice people. Actually, like the millionaires are really chill motherfuckers. Like the guy that I was working with for the week, he was so cool. Like he's one of these motherfuckers with the hat, the fucking blue tux, specialty. Geez. Like he's one Drake looking motherfucker. And no, and I have to work with him really closely because I'm working with her really closely. And he looks at me because she's yelling at me. I don't give a shit. She's like, dude, does she yell at you like that all the time? I'm like, I mean, it's her job. And he's like, that really sucks, man. I feel for you. He's and he's genuine about it. I really feel for you, man. No one should be talked to be like that. And he doesn't just walk. He fucking saunters. He says, I'm like, that's one cool motherfucker. That's one cool motherfucker.
Cool. Well, that's the best way to probably end this today and just talk about a cool motherfucker. So with that, I want to say thank you guys for watching.
It was so much fun.
It was fun just being able to shoot the shit with you guys, talk to you, and you guys get to interact with us, learn a little bit more about us as well. We'll be continuing doing the show in this exact kind of format, just kind of talking about current things that are happening in geek pop culture and unfiltered.
Where can I find you guys? Where can I find you guys? I'm so lost.
Exactly. Where can we find you? It would be
What's
fun to
today?
explain.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh. I'll be on Twin Peaks tomorrow night. I think nobody's confirmed that with me.
Yeah, okay. That sounds
Josh
good.
is doing like he
I
doesn't
don't
know.
I'll be there.
Yeah, but I should be on Twin Peaks tomorrow night,
Right.
and then yeah, we'll see. E3, it might be doing some E3 coverage in the Coliseum on Tuesday. Might be live tweeting that, doing
Okay,
some
cool.
Facebook Live stuff. And guys, you can reach me on Facebook, Mickey Spicy, Instagram, Mickey Cosplay, and Instagram. Wait, that's and Twitter.
And Twitter.
Mickey Spicy as well.
There you go. Me, you can find me. I'll be on Twin Peaks tomorrow with Migs, and you can find me on social media at @therealj_Rome and every bit of social media except for Facebook. There's no underscore there, so just @therealj_Rome. And of course, Sam.
You can find me on the Instagrams and the Twitter at Slammy Sammy Lock, no spaces. And you're gonna tag with me all through E3. Me, Kelly, and Jasmine are going to spearhead that nonsense. So you're going to see me tomorrow at 2 and again at, I think, 8?
9.
9. 2 and 9, and then Monday through Thursday, there's not enough of me through Monday through Thursday.
Yeah. See. There
Your
you go.
E3 coverage will be here at that hashtag show. Okay,
That's
guys?
right.
Because the Sony presentation last year got me to buy a PS4. Getting that PS4.
Look at that. See? That's how it works. That's how it works. I got my Vita at one of the presentations literally while we were there. It was horrible. I'm so bad about that. But once again, guys, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Share this video once it goes up. If you can go ahead and let your friends like, subscribe, comment, and share. We'll look forward to seeing you guys next week. Maybe different people. We're trying to, go ahead and switch out so you can get to know everybody on that hashtag show. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and subscribe, watch, and continue to keep up to date.
Bring your friends.
That's right.
Bring your friends to the conversation.
To keep up to date with everything trending.
And geek pop culture.
And geek pop culture.
There we go. Night.
Toodles.